2, 3, and. Oh, hello there. This is Melek and... Come on, game. Are you gonna... There we go. Jeez. Took long enough. This is Melek and welcome to the 11th of the new fresh start RimWorld-y thing. Yeah, that. We know the drill with our horde of pet. I mean, look at that. Wow's there got the food, and in come the boom rats, just like wee, just swarming. And Wow's just like shit. It's like you see those videos of people with buckets of feed, and the chickens know. The chickens know that noms are on the way, and then they just swarm. That's basically what's going on. Hey, Chosen. Yeah, that's that. That's a thing that's happening. Oh boy. Oh, Wouter got good at animals. That's Pagey off. Oh, just hauling mechanoids for the slaughter. I mean, they're kind of for the slaughter, for the shredding. Your babby, where's your babby? Your babby is here resting. Your babby is incapable of self-movement, but everything else is fine. We're gonna allow industrial tech meds, not the super stuff. I know, how dare I? A little bit drowsy. You're just kind of laying awake. You know what I am gonna do, which I think would be a fantastic good idea, is what am I looking at? Childcare. I think, Pagey, you should abandon any duty other than, you know, fighting fires and resting to care for your child. There we go. Your beautiful little baby. It's just a kind of, I don't know. Traits develop later. Yes, we know that. Not particularly interesting of a child. Oh, you can eat insect jelly, apparently. Hang on. Wouldn't that be like you'd then turn into a queen or something off by one? I think off by one would become a queen if you fed them insect jelly. That would be interesting. Anyway, we have chocolate, or at least the beginnings of chocolate. We're straight in there with some researchy things. So we have a load of additional things that we can start researching. We have a lot of different things. Straight in there, though. What, 2 minutes past the start of the stream, and already we have a votey thing going on. What do we have? I kinda want things like food condiments, because I mean we actually have chocolate syrup. We can actually make chocolate syrup from chocolate as a condiment to make luxurious desserts and things. Because I kind of feel like I do want to do that. But anyway. Advanced Bionics. That's the first selection. Let's do this. Votes. Advanced Bionics. Because Advanced Bionics definitely is a fun one. Fun stuff! Well, I'll tell you what. I am actually going to turn around and put food condiments. Because I like food condiments. Drop pods. Yep, okay, drop pods. That sounds good to me. So I just kind of like co-opted your fun stuff, Pagey. It's just to mean food condiments. I think that's fun. Yeah? Smoke leaf butter and... Yeah. Oh, I see. Well... Well, let me have a little look. So basically... Make everyone happy. Tox gas. No, I don't think that's a good idea. I think the Vanilla Expanded probably has some entertainment-y stuff. Oh yeah, you can make them have fun in the biosculptor. Yeah, I mean that is true. You literally can do that. What is artisan? Oh wow, royal tabers, royal stuff. Okay, well that's not fun. That's not entertaining things. What is gonna be a good, entertaining, fun stuff? There we go. No, hang on. No, we're just adding it to the research. So, flat screen TVs. I'm gonna put it as flat screen TVs, but we know it's complex electronics. It does other things as well, but it's basically lots of cool TVs. I like how flat screen television is unlocked along with long wave radio. This seems like a big gap in decades of research between these two things. But hey, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna linger on that too much. I mean, that is true, but I don't think they provide. Oh, bye, Freya. She was on my lap, and then I started streaming, and she's just kind of like, "Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me?" And she was like giving me all that. So yeah, now she's decided she's not anymore. The food condiments, basically it'll allow us to make advanced food stuff. Like at the moment I want to make gourmet soups and things like that. And the food condiments basically is like ketchup, mayo, but it also is things like chocolate syrup, algove nectar, smoke leaf butter, various things that contribute toward soup cooking. Because if you have gourmet soup, you need condiments. And I just kind of feel like a gourmet soup would be nice at some point. Just general gourmet things. I think you can, there's also desserts and stuff. Like, there's gonna be some really cool stuff. But yeah, I think it's kind of a fun thing, in a way. Uh-oh. The voting pact has stumbled a little bit. Well, actually, that's not necessarily the voting pact, but a fresh one. Delicious. What have we got? We've got a good selection of a good distribution of votes. I know I always say that when it happens, but it always pleases me when it happens. What I would hate is like all the time a particular choice is the one that gets all the votes. At least this way it's kind of a bit more interesting, you know? It's like a race, like watching a race or any kind of sport where one particular competitor is automatically going to be the one that wins because they're awesome. But yeah, this looks good. Drop pods are just ahead. Just a little bit ahead. I'm going to start planning this out. So first things what we're going to do is we're going to build a copy of this and move it. I'm glad we, well, technically, yeah, sort of move it. The odd number faction. Yeah, I have to manually assign people backwards and forwards, but it's just one of them things. I mean, I could always, like, pick one awesome person per session who then gets a special title, but I'll never maintain, like, I'll never keep track of it, and then they'll end up keeping a special title with extra voting privileges forever. and that's, yeah, kind of undermines the system that we've got. I think we've pretty much got it there, though. Looks like drop pods are the way it's going to go. Votes end. Boom! Drop pods, or transport pods, as I, excuse me, believe that they are. Because I don't think, yeah. What's the difference between a pod launcher and I suppose the pod launcher requires a transport pod research. Yeah. Pod launcher, transport pod. So yeah, that's basically drop pods, I believe. Let me know if that's not the case. I don't think it's a byte level, and also it would be 255. Actually, well, no, you are actually right, yeah, because 256 would then be too high if zeros. No, it's not a signed or unsigned byte. It's oh, wow, what is this? Oh yeah, we're just slagging. $15 steel. So we're not really getting much for the rabbits. Oh wow, we're actually really, really low on steel. Like, critically low on steel. I'm sure it'll be fine. We just need to have people start drilling again. It'll be fine. I actually don't know what it is. It could be a double bite. It probably isn't any particular... It's probably just a... I don't know. It's a long, actually. It's a long integer. There you go. I think long is 4 bytes? I think a long is 4 bytes. Yes. Yes, it is. And I assume it's assigned long. So anywhere between minus 2 point something billion to plus 2 point something billion and 1. What have we got? A group from the Grey Empire visiting the colony. Relationships. Colonist Dukas. Who the hell is Dukas? Oh, here we go. Dukas is one of theirs. Mother-in-law of Malik, mother of Paige, and grandmother of Off by One. Oh! So Dukas is basically Paige's mum. Come to see the grandkid. That's kind of cool. Social fighting. No, they've stopped fighting. Who the hell is this person? Who knows? But all I know, Paige, is your mum's here. Hopefully she didn't walk into that trap. That's good. Malik, see, and this is the first time they've. They're visiting, and then they're using the hotel thing. That's cool. That's awesome. Making themselves at home, claiming a bed. Oh yeah. Oh I don't know who this is. Like, who are they in relation to this Dukas mother person? A rival. They're rivals. Well, I don't know why they're both visiting. I bet. There you go. Astali is just basically relaxing and waiting for Paige to finish working, I guess. Paige is busy tilling the fields while Mum waits in the main room. Dukas is, well, as rivals, it makes sense that they are claiming separate rooms at the hotel. Recruit her. I mean, there's always a reason to do this. I bet it's kind of like, come visit my Ostoli, come visit my daughter and her new grandchild. I bet they're far cuter than your granddaughter, kind of thing. And Ostoli's kind of like waiting there, just kind of like, this baby isn't that cute. And where is this daughter that I've heard so much about? And Paige's like, aren't you that person my mum doesn't like? Hi. Watch me breastfeed. Oh no! This is a private moment. I'm leaving. That's a power move, Paigey. That's a power move. And Astali's just kind of like, you know what? I'm gonna go to bed. I've seen things. I've seen too much. Well done, Paigey. You've already bothered your mother's rival. Nice move. Nice move. Well, all the corn is being harvested. Oh, shit. Okay. So, a mechanoid cluster has landed not far from Melek's mechanical mountain. A weather control machine, forcing the whole to be foggy rain. Foggy rain is not the worst kind of weather. We do kind of need to go on a mission to the ancient complex, the weather controller, and this other ancient complex. We also got our distress signal. There's a lot of things going on that we kind of need to deal with at some point. Who the hell's Posmo? Cannot claim bed. Provide cheaper or free beds, or gift the guests some silver. Oh, I see. So we've got quite a few guests then. So So they can't afford that room. I tell you what, let's drop the price a bit. Can we see their gear and therefore... Oh, they got 14 silver. Oh, you know what? I'm going to temporarily... So let's pump that up. And lower that. There we go. Now they can claim a bed. I like the fact that we got paid for that. That's kind of cool. Alex had a hard day at work. Just gonna chill. Still struggling with that. Okay, you're not hungry anymore. Soaking wet, no artificial enhancement. You know what? Go drink some psychite tea. That'll pick you up, Paddy. That'll pick you up. There we go. Oh god, yeah, no game sounds. Okay, 1 second while I fix that. Yeah, I just forgot to switch it over. There we go. Whoa. Whoa. We don't want no sounds. It would be disgusting. Okay. Well, we've got some visitors. One of them's being forced to sleep on the floor because they didn't bring enough money. Kind of feel like we could expand the hotel a bit more. Dig it into the wall, expand, maybe make a bunk bed somewhere. Maybe the prison. Maybe this hospital bed could act as you know, just cheap. You can sleep with the prisoners for 10 silver. One assumes that when they wake up, they will move. We have a combat handgun. Semi-automatic pistol. Yeah. Yeah, because it's foggy. Jagged beasts. Caravans of rebel kinship are being harassed by a pack of 15 man-hunting grizzly bears. Fuck that shit. Good grief. No. just no. Like, I get that the rewards are big, but no. Grizzly bears. God, could you imagine how quickly we'd get wiped out by grizzly bears? I mean, there's some very cool things. But no. I like the infinite chem reactor. I'm not going to accept this quest, no way. I'm going to delete it. Hi Sigma. But actually you can make these in real life. They actually have them, some of them at airports. And what they actually do is they extract water and CO2 from the air and make hydrocarbons. So it literally can make aviation fuel. It's a very expensive way of making aviation fuel, but it does make it. Because it's got everything it needs. You know, water and CO2. And obviously it's taking CO2 out the air, turning it into fuel. It's basically recycling at this point. So you technically can make an infinite chem reactor. How much does it require power? See if it... Yeah, look, it requires power. So this is basically a technology that exists in the real world now. But it's not worth 15 man-hunting... Even 5 man-hunting grizzly bears sounds pretty damn scary to me. So we need to form a posse to take this mech cluster out. And what we'll do is we'll bring the old smoke launcher as well, because that'll help with the mech turrets. What are these grenades? Flash grenades. I mean, could be useful under certain circumstances, but not really. We got a heavy submachine gun. Did we check their defenses? Didn't actually... Can we check their defenses? Probably. It's only a 1-star mission. It's not obvious. It's not really that obvious, to be fair, what their defenses are. It's probably not particularly great, simply because it's a 1-star mission. Yeah. Well, wild magic, I suppose it really depends on how much power it consumes. Because I don't really know how much power they consume. I assume you can set up solar panels or wind generators to power the fuel generator. So it could then be carbon negative. But I suppose because it's creating aviation fuel, which will then be burned, it's not... I mean, it is carbon negative. But ultimately, you're not putting the carbon away forever. You're only temporarily taking it. You're effectively slowly concentrating energy. So you're taking the energy from the environment or from the grid, and then you're compressing that energy into a fuel. That's effectively what it is. Which then can be per, like, you know, kilograms per kilowatt sort of thing. And I think that's a lot of the way fuels work, is that and, you know, anything can be used as a fuel. Well, not anything, but a lot of things can be used as fuels. But it's how many kilowatts do you get per kilogram? Or, you know, watt grams. Gram watts? Maybe watt grams. Yeah. Surely a watt gram, though, would be, like, you can call a number of service, and then people do indescribably weird, freaky, random things to somebody who you name, and then leave. So instead of like a telegram or a stripogram, it's a wattagram. And then it leaves the person who you've called it on going, what? What the fuck just happened? That would be a wattgram. Anyway, I don't know why. Why does my brain go in these strange directions? My brain's been very weird this weekend, actually. Well, more specifically today. So I've like had a weekend. I'm office now, so, you know, weekends are off again. I've just been anxious for no reason whatsoever. I freaking hate it. Like, I am not, well, historically, I'm not an anxious person. You know, go back 5 years prior, and then stuff around, not necessarily because of COVID, but, like, stuff around that, my life just went shit, kind of, or chaotic. And ever since that happened, I've just been not suffering from irrational anxiety, not crippling anxiety, not panic attacks, but just extreme nervousness that sometimes for valid things, but also sometimes just randomly, and I don't know why. It's kind of annoying rather than worrying. It's just annoying. Yeah, it's just a thing. But so I've had one of those days today. I just don't know why. Like, I'm going to work. There's nothing new or weird happening at work. It's going very well. I've not got anything specifically that I need to do on a Monday that's different. Nothing's happened recently. I don't know. It's just so bloody weird. So yeah, it's been a bit of a weird day. I'm gonna throw that out there. Okay. So we probably need to assign like a strike team or something. Like, who are the best people to go on a strike team? Oh, Jackson's... How long Jackson's in the pod for? Another 2 days. So we'll wait for Jackson to come out the pod. And then we'll send Jackson on the mission to sort out this whole thing. You know, along with everyone else, obviously. Now, it's night time. But we will see what it's like. We could get a big sun lamp. But we really don't have the power. We've not got the power. for a sun lamp. I could literally put a sun lamp just here. And an eclipse. I mean, it seems to me like that's a message from God saying, yes, you should get a sun lamp. Congratulations. Sun lamp. Go get. So yeah. Are we on like restriction? No, it was unrestricted. Paddy, I actually am just going to restrict Paddy to inside only. Ah, well, but then everyone's there. Oh god, yeah, you get your sleep. Paddy is the pod thing for fun. What? 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 Alright, sleep well, Sigma. Self-care is good. Why on earth is Paige's mum visiting the prison? I don't understand. I'm confused. Paddy's just like working in the rain. I'm working in the rain. I'm working in the foggy sky. Oh god, chosen. I mean, maybe? I mean, Butts is basically naked, so... And also now sleeping in a hospital bed. I'm actually going to quickly build a thing. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah, there are things. Intravenous drips and vitals monitors and stuff. Because I think the intravenous drips actually... I can just check with the ones over in the hospital. I think the intravenous drips change... Yeah, got immunity speed generation thing. Surgery chance. A vitals monitor. So the vital monitors gives a bonus. Okay, I mean, I'm not that fussed. I mean, Paigey is into some weird stuff. Like me! Very, very weird stuff. I don't think that it's, oh geez, what's actually happening? Oh, yeah. We're basically extracting hemogen packs. How many hemogen packs do we actually have? 6. Okay. And Dukas witnessed that. I'm hoping Dukas understands that we actually literally have a vampire. You know, this is needed. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to drop the cost of the expensive room a little bit. Because it looks like people who arrive are poor. I actually have Paigey, yeah. I think it was fun. It was a good film. I think they tried to fit too many. It's like whoever did this, who wrote it, had watched all the other Alien films and tried to think, how can we fit everything that all the other Alien films did in and have an equivalent in our own? I think they didn't need to go as far as they did. And I think the turnaround on the facehugger to chestbuster, like, how fast was that? That was ridiculously fast. Too fast. Transport pods are in. Okay, well let's do another researchy thing. Research. Yes. Yep. Advanced bionics seems like a good option. I actually really do want food condiments. So I'm going to put that in. I mean, I don't have a problem with lots of aliens. Advanced TVs, yeah, go on then. So we've got advanced bionics, food condiments, because I just want condiments. The advanced TV option for entertainment stuff. I'm just going to think about some entertainment for the prisoners. Wake up! Put a little makeup! Let's go to the wake up! My little kiss on the bill. You want it to? So yeah, cool. Wake up. Grab a bush and put a little makeup. You want to do? Self-righteous suicide, I cry when angels deserve to die in my self-righteous suicide. I cry when angels deserve to die. Some trees. Tree. Yes, we'll plant some trees. We'll actually plant them in this area here. Trees. Let's make some trees. I don't know why I keep saying trees like that. Fast show. That was the problem. It's not the problem. Fast show wasn't the problem. The problem was, I mean, it's just me being weird. That's what the problem is. Right. So we are going to plant some cocoa trees. Plant some other kind of trees. Are there other trees that'll be useful to plant? I kind of like the idea of the trees being outside. Apple trees. Quite like apple trees. Or we just do good old random trees that we can chop. Chop, 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 chop. It was chop. Fast show. God, I've got fast show on the brain now. Super weird. I'm going to put apple trees, because why the hell not? Yeah, exactly, Paigey. There needs to be some time, and I get that they can accelerate their growth cycle depending on stresses, but there's literally a necessity for, you know, time for that to gestate and go from egg to burster. It takes time, you know? Or probably more like embryo, because I suspect that the facehuggers insert an embryo, not an egg. But either way, yes, we agree. Too fast. But it's still a fun film. I enjoyed it, and I'd watch it again. Actually watch it at the cinema. So I assume it'll come out on Disney Plus, or already has. Because it's all part of the Fox, and Fox is Disney now. So I'm guessing it's all... Yeah. I like the fact that they were talking about that since Disney bought Fox and Fox owns Aliens, that makes all the drones technically Disney princesses. It's kind of funny. I actually do have a Blu-ray player in the house, but I almost never use it. I've got loads of DVDs and some Blu-rays. All the DVDs are kind of stored away. If ever I fancy watching anything, I'll vaguely remember what I've got available, but honestly, We finished it, Paddy. We basically finished it. We completed the game. Right, let's see what the votes are like. Votes look like... Oh, Bionics and Advanced TV are neck and neck. I'm going to give it another few moments, but I don't want to leave it too long, because votes will refresh. We don't want people voting multiple times. So I'll give you a countdown. So, 10, 9, 8... 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Advanced Bionics it is. I just choose Advanced Bionics. It'll be one of those ones where I actually can't do Advanced Bionics. I actually don't know where Advanced Bionics is. It'll probably be in Glittertech or something like that. Yeah, we're miles away from Advanced Bionics. LOL. We are so far away from that. TV then for now. Since that was the thing that was it was neck and neck. We're gonna do, oh, hang on a second. Do we have yeah, well, I'm gonna do it anyway. There we go. No, Inscription is nowhere near finished. Yeah, there's loads more that has to be done there. I as I say, I don't really know what goes on with the game, but apparently the game completely changes at some point. And since it hasn't completely changed at any point, I mean, we had that weird walking outside of the shack and then the moon thing. I mean, that was fucking weird. But that wasn't completely changing. Ultimately, it was still the same game, still the same card game. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. Oh, yeah. I'm up to date, if you know what I mean, with the posting. So I don't have any recorded, waiting to be going live. So episode 10 is not recorded. Yeah, that's fair enough, Chosen. That's fair enough. Excited to get Advanced Bionics. Come on, Jackson. 1.7 days. Once you're out, we will go on a little crazy spree. But yes, it looks like if it's 11 o'clock in the morning, which it is, I don't know whether or not it's pitch black because of the weather machine or because of the total eclipse. Obviously, we've got a total eclipse. What I'll do is I'll wait for the eclipse to end and also Jackson to get out the pod, and then we'll form an expedition party and go and fuck up some robots. It seems like a reasonable thing to do to me. Let's speed things up a little. Yeah, exactly, Wild Magic. There's that whole thing of the guy who's into the collectible cards and then finds the disc in the woods, and yeah, that whole thing is bizarre. And then we're technically him because we're the one playing the game, I guess. Or we're following in his footsteps. But it seems like we are that game guy. The collectible card game guy who does, you know, unboxings for old card game booster packs. Maybe, Paigey, maybe. But still, it didn't seem feasible that it would grow that fast regardless of modifications. What's in the apparel pods? Guinea pig bandolier, sure. And camel hide pants, sure. Someone can collect them. Why the hell not, I suppose. Why the hell not? Wild Magic's happily mining away. Hopefully we can get... I know, Paddy, I know. It's insane. And we've got more that need naming. I don't even do votes for the names now. There's so many. We can't even come up with enough names for them, really. They're going to turn this area into a desolate wasteland of no plants other than trees because they can't eat them. Hopefully we find someone who wants to, you know, buy them. We can start naming them again. Because why the hell not? Because we clearly don't have enough. Jesus. Okay, we need a load of names. Names, please, guys. Boomrat names. Let's go. Boomrat 1. What are we calling this one? I'm just gonna churn some names out. Xenomorph. I mean, sure. Seems like a good idea to name one Xenomorph. Next. Xenorat. Sure. Now we're definitely on the subject of xenomorphs now. Or explode. Seems like a reasonable name. Oh, well... Oh, no. Oh, God. This is getting weird. Merging of various things. Xenosquee. Tinderbox. Yeah, Tinderbox is an excellent name. Tinderbox. I'm just gonna play it again. Paddy's always on the brink of mental breakdown. Now playing darts, right next to where a door is. Because that's never going to end badly. Don't we have one called Tally? Maybe. Well, we're going to try it anyway. Mr. Muffle. I have no idea. But we're gonna do it. Yuntai. Oh, yeah. The often simply called predators. Something like that, isn't it? And I would never know how to even spell that myself. Knockler. Paddy Admirer. I don't even know whether that's a name suggestion, but it's going in. And finally, did we put Tally? Yeah, I did put Tally. Tinderbox, Tally, Muffled, Paddy Admirer, Oh, no, not Mr. Blobby. Oh, God. The worst things that humanity has ever invented is Mr. Blobby. They seem to like the place. Like, they seem to be happy. At least those two seem to be happy. Yeah. No, I mean, she's not very good at anything. Medical? I mean, sure. Greedy misandrist fisherman. Animals and plants, but again, incapable of social. That's why they're rivals, I expect. That's like an interesting question. If they, oh no. Well, she doesn't like men. But other than that, you know, had a bit of a chit chat. But yes, doesn't like men. So, oh God, that's a very short lore of a boom rat. Since I feel like that's only going to happen once. Jackson is 1.3 days away. Oh, unusable due to roof. Oh, we've accidentally... There we go. We've accidentally put some roofiness there. There we go. What tattered apparel do you have? Well, they're not... Is tattered below 50%? I think it is. So we kind of need more flak pants. We don't really have... It's Paddy. Obviously it's Paddy. Please say that this break... Oh, 12 days! Good grief. At least you've got a burning passion for scanning for ores. And apparently it's a really, really nice chair. Yeah, wait, it's a good chair. That comfort's kicking up. You probably need to just add some bionics to your body as well. Grief. Good grief. You're always unhappy, Paddy. It's got this tragic history of relationships in this game. Probably, actually. Yeah, because you can cancel. Here we go. Oh, you know what? Shit, yeah. I've pressed shift, so it's queued. That's a very, very good point. Let's get rid of that 12-day negative memory, shall we? Or at least give it a go. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. It's a shame that the recharge on these is like all linked. But I kind of feel like we don't necessarily need any of the other ones. Anyway, I was going to check this heavy submachine gun and compare. So it's 4.5. No, that's melee. Doesn't really give us any actual DPS. Okay, so if I just simply do some basic division, so 1.5, so that's going to be about like it's 7.5, so 7.5 DPS, I think. Pagey botched the attempt. Shit. Damage that. Ranged cooldown. Even more. So yeah, the damage from the submachine gun is definitely greater. Range 31 on the rifle. Range 23 on the heavy submachine gun. Now, the aiming time, I'm not 100% sure. I've not really sort of assessed that. Obviously, accuracy is a thing. I don't think it's close and short, so it's definitely a close-up thing. So 85, 65. These are good rifles. So they're slightly better at the sort of short range. Yeah, let's have a little look. Paddy. -3. Could have been worse. Poor Paddy. Well, when you wake up, go have some more drugs. Jackson, just over a day. Yeah, the submachine gun, the heavy submachine gun is definitely shorter range, but it's better at... Oh, here we go. We can begin the party of enhancement. We could do a celebration. Celebration. And mood boost is probably a good idea. Friendly visitors. Oh, that's... We have a broken assembly bench. What was the... 20 components was the thing there. Yeah, so basically we actually have enough components for it not to even make more. 20 was the target, and then 8 for the advanced components. Fantastic. A harp. Yeah, harps are kind of cool. Now, a harp might be in a different kind of thing. Do we even have harps unlocked? I don't even know. Got scarecrows. kind of want to do the advanced things, but... From a workbench, maybe? Maybe? No clue. Let's have a little look. We'll double check. Because we might not even have harps unlocked. We have not. Oh, we've got normal harps. That's harp. Can be crafted at a crafting... Or smithy. So it's a smithy thing. Oops. Make a whip. A harp. Harp. Out of wood. Obviously wood. Yeah, we'll make a harp. Because a bit of music, bit of live music, never gonna give you up. No, I'm never gonna turn down a bit of live music, assuming it's good, of course. There's a lot of steel that we don't have. We're just gonna have to wait for the steel to build up again. Martyr's taming or training grenade. They are a bit of an overhead, these things, aren't they? Like they're all basically, you know, tame. And you can't not... Well, you can just let them stop being tame, I guess. Yeah, a variety of recreational things is a good thing. Okay. Yeah. It is what it is. Oh, Malik's off to repair. Oh yeah, repair that. That makes sense. And then we're probably going to end up using it to actually then replace the component that was used. Well, the Muffalo's given birth. Cool. And it's immediately eating grass. Pretty sure that mammals, which I assume they are mammals, drink milk first. Oh, wow. So, cultists. What the fuck? A group of cultists, the servants of Horax, have arrived nearby. They intend to use a psychic ritual to summon hideous flesh beasts to attack you. They might perform the ritual multiple times. You need to go stop them. There are people who have relationships with your colonists, or prisoners in the arriving group of cultists. Keep in mind that even though they are related, they will still attack each other because of their bad faction relations. So, Underthrall Grunt Barker and Underthrall Grunt Kit Kat are both nieces of Jackson. Okay. That's quite a few cultists. Do they have... So hammers, hatchets... We could just goad them with snipers. Lure them into a trap. Yep, we're gonna... So I'm guessing that these are just basically gonna kind of... Okay, they're all kind of going into the caves. That's complicating things. That, if they start the ritual in the cave, that really makes it awkward for us. Shit. That's super fucking... Oh, I mean, tactically, well done, guys. Well done. But still, fuck you. I don't want flesh beasts. Nobody wants flesh beasts. We don't want flesh beasts. That's a really awkward angle. They've picked a good spot. I mean, they have picked a really good spot. I mean, this is going to be an all-out combat situation, guys. Everybody needs to be... Yeah. The Molotovs. I mean, that would be funny. The thing is, unless they come out, then the Molotovs aren't really going to do anything. But we could... You'd have to kind of get up to the entrance. But look at the angle of the entrance. It's really awkward. We kind of need to go in there and goad them. Right, well, everybody is grouping up here. I don't care what you're doing. We need to stop these fuckers. Send the baby. No. Off by one is fine. Off by one is staying in the crib asleep. Doing a thing. We are gonna go and fuck the... Oh, and the rest of them have woken up and joined their friends. I do not like... Do not like... Jackson is 20 hours away. Could have done with an extra couple of melee people. Okay, so Wild Magic is the last one coming in. Okay. Because there's no alternative way into the cave, but we could make an alternative way into the cave. That would actually be a much better choice. Because all we have to do is smash a couple of blocks. Who the fuck is assigned to mining? It's like, nobody's assigned to mining. Malak. Okay. And Wild Magic. Eclipse is ending. That's good. Malak. You've goaded somebody. Okay. Release the bears! I don't think we can officially release the bears as such. But the bears will join in when the bears are good and ready. Okay, I'm going to send Chosen and Wild Magic now forward. I'm going to get everyone else to hold fire for now. Pull back. Okay. Everyone else, fire at will. Specifically that person. Okay. Screen Rave's been injured. Did we disrupt the ritual? Or is it about to end? Oh, no. It's going to end, like, very, very soon. Okay. Okay, I need everyone to advance up then. Well, there we go. Shit. Well, we probably could have if I'd have committed a bit, you know? If I'd have committed more, we would have been absolutely kind of fine. Oh, God. Oh, God, they're emerging here? Okay. Okay, well, that's a problem. Okay. I will need everyone to pull back. Except our swordy people who need to just kind of... Swordy people Go there. Jesus, they're popping out of a hole. Fuck this shit. Oh, they're attacking them! Haha, you fuckers. You idiots. Your own flesh beasts. Oh, we can fill in the hole. Okay. Okay, let's move up a bit. I don't like this. I don't want to be getting surrounded by fuckers. There's no path to there. Can you not go there? I mean, there's no... So, constructing. Malak. Constructing. Paddy. Oh no, of course, yeah, you are unrestricted. Okay, no, Malak is actually going to be doing it. Hopefully quickly. And then we can just shred these fuckers. Nice one, Malak. You are the best. Okay. Okay, Malak. So, our sword people advance. Our pew-pew people advance in a way that will then hopefully allow us to shred the shit out of people. Bears! 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 Okay, we massacred them. Did any of us actually get injured? Screenrave got injured, but it's all blunt injuries. Yeah, Screenrave can take a fucking warhammer to the head. Absolutely fine. Got a bit of a nasty injury there, but holy shit, we just wrecked these fuckers. So, first things first, who's alive? You. Actually, has he got anything on that's worth taking? A hyperweave robe! Yes! In fact, actually, I would say that everybody who is more bloodbag. Well, exactly. We're going to capture them, definitely. They're unwaveringly loyal. This guy just has literally no fucking anything, really. Okay, so capture. Okay, no, they just got shot. Capture. Okay. Do we have any other fuckers that need murdering? There's nobody on the map. Yeah. Whether they executed that guy was a bit harsh, but I think it's harsh but fair, you know. These flesh beasts, thankfully, weren't particularly difficult. We don't care about a steel axe. There is one backwards. Oh yeah, there is. Oh no, that's the one being carried. Oh no, it's not. Downed and unconscious. Death in 2 hours. Okay, Pagey, you are our best medic. Tend Mickey, please. Everyone else but Delta Halo, feel free to just go. Let's try and save this guy's life. He's got a flesh tentacle for an arm. That can't be... That's not normal, obviously. seeing if they've got anything that's worth taking. Oh my god, hang on. The fuck? Jesus! That guy had their head bitten off by one of our bears. Those bears are good. Those bears are good. Just bit his head off, including the neck as well. That's good. Right arm got shot off. The leg got nearly bitten off. Gunshots. There's a flesh whip for a shoulder. Good, more gunshots. I mean, possibly. I think you might have to butcher the corpses first, Chosen. I don't think you can shove the entire arm in there. The brain was just destroyed. Wild magic just shot this guy's brain out. Oh, dear. Yeah. And this guy, what happened to him? A permanent gunshot injury. Well, he's dead. So it's not going to heal. Oh my god. You just basically wild magic shot this guy's eye out. Yeah. Again, gunshots, gunshots, gunshots. Delta Halo stabbed this guy in the eye and just blinded him. It looks like the swipe just hit them in the head. And it just sliced their eye and ear off. Good swipe, Delta. Good swipe. Pagey's leveled up in medical. Oof. They're petering on the edge of death. Like every hour of work to stop the bleeding buys them another hour. I'm only keeping Delta there just to keep an eye on them. It goes down to 1, then to 2, then to 1, then to 2. Malak is having a work frenzy. We can do summon flesh beasts. The party is going to happen after this. Everyone nears 1 hour, up to 2 again. Pagey is gaining some fucking skills. Mad medical skills. Two hours. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Wow, I had kind of forgotten. I do always forget all of the abilities, don't I? I kind of forget everyone's abilities. Oops. Delta Halo's just gone nuts. I'm just going to binge on the ambrosia. You were protecting Pagey and potentially going to then, you know, help carry the person back. There we go. Well, Delta, you're going to binge on ambrosia. You're going to be fucking happy. Medical emergency on Noravak. 6 seconds? Really? We're only going to learn about that at that moment. Well, they're dead. Nobody is even remotely close enough to be able to medicate them. Little Horn, what is your medical skill? You literally have no skill in medical. Well, I mean, you can try. I mean, you can try. 2 seconds, 1 second. Nope. Well, you can hold them. Where's Pagey? Being left to carry this unconscious person. Oh, we've got the psychic ritual thing. So we are going to decide what now to research. Now we have just unlocked summon flesh beasts. But now we can draw animals, which is interesting. Draw animals is hunt or make use of them as you choose. But if it's not done correctly, it may attract these scarier infected manhunters. Interesting. So yeah, we draw shamblers. Okay, votes. Draw shamblers. You like shamblers, do you? Because that's basically the zombies, effectively. Yep, bioferrite extraction. Another good option. It's a quick one as well. It's always nice when they're quick options. We do have the option to do the advanced psychic rituals. That unlocks a lot of unknown things, so maybe that's not the best thing to go for yet. We've also got the proximity detectors in case something sneaky tries to get in. We could like put them at the entrances. Skip abduction, psychophagy. Yeah. Prox detect. What is the... perform a psychic ritual that deadens a target's psychic sensitivity and temporarily boosts their the ritual invoker's psychic sensitivity. But the target will suffer brain damage as a side effect. So basically someone sucks out their brain, kind of, for a temporary boost, but permanently... I'm guessing the brain damage is permanent. I don't know. I'm gonna turn around and put advanced rituals. There we go. We do the voting. So Paigey is very hungry, and just generally not too happy. But yeah, like you say, the Devil Strand is being harvested, which is nice. Very nice. Batteries are good. 1400 watt days. What days? Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, look, the final straw was tainted marine gloves. So out of everything that's been going on, it's those gloves. And you're gonna binge... Now, you're gonna binge on ambrosia. Well, we don't really have a huge amount of ambrosia, we don't really use it for anything, so, I mean, sure, I guess. Oh wow, not many people are interested in voting for the weird rituals. Voting time! Unless, of course, I'm just not seeing it. I mean, it could be just a YouTube thing for all I know. We know what YouTube's like, don't we? We're like computers in general. Got my 2-pint stein. Unfortunately, no booze in it. I need to use it more often, this stein. Because I washed it, put it in the cupboard, dried it, you know, whatever. Not in that order, but whatever. And it just kind of sits there for a while. So when I next have some beers, I need to use this 2-pint stein for the beers. 2 cans, job done. Or bottles, depending on what I'm buying. And just, you know, put it in the stein and make myself feel like a, I don't know, like a proper beer drinker. I have no idea where I'm going with this. Jackson, you missed all the fun. All the fun of the fair. But yes, I actually think that digging through the bottom here definitely worked out to be the best choice. It was way too narrow and curvy here with flanking opportunities if some of them went up the one way and came up behind us. This gave us a nice long kill corridor. It then flukily meant that we could fill in the pit and then continue the murder. It turned out to be a very good option. I'm happy with how I dealt with that one. And I'm happy with how everyone else dealt with it, apart from Paddy, who's, you know, on the edge of breaking, and Delta, who did, looked at their gloves and says, "A dead body was wearing these gloves." And that's it. Just snapped immediately. Bioferrite extraction and proximity detection seem to be the 2 leaders at the moment. I'll give it a moment, see if any other things kick off. Poor Paigey. You're carrying a child for 9 months, and now you're carrying a random freaky guy. with a flesh tentacle. With extreme blood loss. Good grief. But another prisoner for the prison. Well, we can't put him in there yet unless we build another one, but it's imminent. Imminent. Although we might need Paddy. But at the moment, with all these negative feelings, it's kind of like, what keeps everyone else happy? Some of them just don't have high expectations, but Paddy's like in charge now, so expecting the best. What's Paddy's room like? Probably not very good then. Well, we could remove this wall, extend this room, make it like a Pagey Malik room, but make this into the boss man's room. Sorry, Little Horn. I think you might end up getting kicked out of that room. Though you can keep the weird obelisk. We'll move the obelisk into that room, but then we're going to extend this for the boss. So your room, Little Horn, will pretty much stay the same. Bed's not going to be quite as good. Sorry about that. But broadly speaking, it's the same. You get a... We'll swap that for that. But then we're going to make Paddy's room a little bit better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set an instruction to do that. Double check that we have roof building. We do indeed. Good. And then that can be built. And then we can have... I'm just going to put the wood floor in. Well, we are going to move it. So we are going to reinstall it somewhere else, just simply because we're going to put it in here with all the other laboratory stuff. So it is going to get moved out of there. But you know. And then we might move that door. Extend this room down a bit. Huh. Bed's there. Okay. I mean, it's an extremely impressive throne room. But yeah, this room is apparently extremely impressive. Right, what are the votes like? Okay, looks like I get to make the... I'm going to go with the... I'm going to go with the proximity detector. Okay. Come on, Pagey. We need you to... major break risk, Pagey. Minor break risk. Sorry, Pagey, I know you're hungry. Okay. What I'm actually going to do... Now, it might be that I wonder whether they have that mechanic, because you're not supposed to smoke or take drugs or blah, blah, blah while you're breastfeeding, because some chemicals will go through into the milk. I'm wondering whether they have that kind of weird mechanism. Because if they do, Off by One's about to get high. Oh, you've now... Let me just do the votes end quickly. Votes end. Paddy's just gonna go nuts as well. Good grief. What I'm going to do with Pagey, I'm going to set to inside. Paddy, I'm just going to set to inside again. Jesus, the speed of this man. I mean, Off by One at the moment was a bit hungry. But, you know, about to get some TLC. Some much-needed TLC. A new quest has become a venerated terminal. Oh, information. Okay. You've learned the ancient terminal contains information. a tribal village, and the locals venerate it. They aren't part of any major faction, and they are willing to let you visit on the pretense of worshipping it, but they will attack when you touch it. You can attack the village from the outside, or enter peacefully and try to quickly escape with the data from the terminal. Beware, if you spend over 10 hours in the village or build anything near it, the locals will attack. I mean, I will definitely accept it, because we need to find out some stuff. God, we've got, whereabouts is it? Okay. We've got so many missions out and about. I think we all need to have a party. That's what I think. Oh, they're in a weird state, so they can't. Prisoners. In a mental state. Well, you're going to get catharsis, so I kind of feel like, Jackson, yeah, 7 hours. Well, hopefully by that time, Delta Halo will snap out of it. Wild Magic is getting heat stroke. Okay, well, that's not good. Only the initial levels of heat stroke. Oh, Screen Rave's got bandaged. Got bandaged on the head. The bears did good. Let's have a little look at the bear logs. Here we go. Screen Rave avoided Hernan's knife slice. Hernan missed Screen Rave with a strike from the right fist. Nielsen smashed Screen Rave in the head. Screen Rave tore Nielsen in the jaw. But Beer... Oof. Here we go. Beer tore Novak, chomping his right leg. Bite in the right leg caused Novak to crumple. Soldink missed Beer with a bash from the hammerhead. Beer tore in Pool, gnawing his neck and leaving a grisly tears in the skin. A missing body part caused Pool to die. Yeah, his head! So Beer was the one doing most of the work. Soldink missed Beer with a smash from their fist. Yeah, I don't think trying to punch a fucking polar bear that's just torn your mate's head off is I mean, brave, but stupid. Beer bit Soldink, ignoring her right leg. Soldink collapsed helplessly because of the bite in the right leg. Yeah, Beer basically took 3 people out. I mean, there were going to be other wounds that these people have received, but yeah, 3 of them got wrecked by Beer. Screen Rave did stuff, bit someone in the face, but ultimately, yeah, that guy. Only mildly cracked though. Yeah, so he didn't. So Screen Rave didn't do very much. Took a few hits. Like, Screen Rave was definitely a distraction, a tank. But Beer did the work. Yeah, good old twisted meat. Delicious. We don't have twisted meat on any of the recipes, so we're just keeping it there because for the lulz. Eventually it'll get cycled into biofuel, I think. Assuming we need more biofuel. Oh, insect meat. I don't know really what good twisted meat is. I don't know whether it's useful for anything. I could just convert it all into biofuel. We've got quite a lot of biofuel, in fairness. Okay, Wild Magic. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to change the zone. Oh yeah, it does exclude that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to change Wild Magic to inside, including mine. There we go. Just because I don't want Wild Magic to actually have heat stroke. Okay, do we have someone who's got high priority ward and stuff? I actually kind of want to make wardening a little bit more complex electronics. 1 second. Warding and because it's not something we have to do a lot, but I kind of want it to get done if it needs it. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those jobs where a lot of it isn't needed all the time, but every now and again, it's like digging. Like, you can have really high priority digging, and most of the time you won't be digging because there won't be any digging tasks. Here, it's a case of, a lot of the time, there won't be any wardening tasks. But I do want them to be done if they need to be done. Bringing food to these fuckers is a good idea. I like how Butts has also been had hemogen extracted. We've got 7 hemogens. So, okay, so Wouter's alright. For now. Okay. Well, what I can do then, if Twisted Meat isn't really that much of a thing, then what we can do is human meat and twisted meat just automatically convert it into chem fuel. We don't need it. Ah, playing peekaboo. Peekaboo. Look at that. Awesome. Off by 1 is happy. Delta is not. I don't think it does. It does get damaged slowly, I suppose. But let's see how much we can get hauled. Holy shit! Wouter, you champ! Oh, also gathering corn into inventory. I'm going to squeeze them. I'm going to squeeze them tight. Just, you've got all this devil strand in your inventory and you're going to go to sleep now. I mean, sure, just in the morning, just drop it off. You're going to cuddle it. You're going to, like, wrap yourself up in it. Weird. Well, it's not out in the rain anymore. So in the morning, we're going to have this party. Hopefully, Jackson and Wouter will be... Sorry, Jackson and Delta will be both ready for enjoying the ceremony. Right, this bedroom. Tomorrow, we're going to do the swapsies. I'm going to build a double bed, unless we already have one. We have a normal double bed. Well, I'm going to put a double bed there. We're going to reinstall this here. We're basically going to kind of make a whole new thing. Well, looks like you're gonna lose your left leg, buddy. So, left leg. Add Bill. Amputate left leg. Here we go. Who needs the medical training the most? I know, we're not even going to try and cure it. We're just going to be like, off it goes. So, I mean, Delta could give it a go. Well, we're just removing the leg for now, but I suppose pegging the leg should actually... Yeah, you know what? That's probably a better idea since... install peg leg, left leg. Yeah, because then they'll still be able to move. Yep. I'm gonna let Delta have a go. Once they've stopped being... they're still kind of insane, though. Pagey is 11. Paddy is 11. Pagey, you can do it. What's your situation like? You don't even need sleep, Pagey. While you're resting. Prioritize operating. Yeah, we're not doing both legs. That would be just unnecessary and rude. What kind of person must you think I am if I would do such a thing? I would never do such a thing. So they still have extreme blood loss. You could always give them a hemogen pack to make it so that they actually don't bleed out the moment we perform this operation. That's fine. About to build an armchair. Well, I tell you what. Drink psychite tea when you're done. Medical emergency. We know, we know. Butts is eating foods. Oh, we didn't do a research project for the main research. I forgot. But bags don't need no limbs. Well, we don't need to. Well, magic. I don't want to have them just in the bed permanently. Because I'm pretty sure missing an entire leg, they just kind of stop walking, don't they? Which sucks. So anyway, we need a new research project. Let's see what people want to do. Okay, let's have some options, guys. We obviously still have the option of condiments. I think it might be interesting. The Anomaly we've already got one for. We can start looking into the titanium stuff, maybe? I don't know. We've got so many things in here as well. So many things. Good old fire foam. Obviously. Fire foam. Yep, we are happy with that. A blast door. Is that a thing? What's the, what are we looking at? I don't know what the blast door is. Are you talking about, like, the advanced door? The security door? Or is there something else? Anyway, yeah, medicine. Medicine, I think, is a good option. Carvings. Oop. Yeah, okay. We'll put carvings in there. Carvings and... what was that last one? IEDs. IEDs could be fun. Everyone likes explosive devices. Okay, let's do it. I'm so glad I gave you the ability to swap the chat around. It's just something I never remembered to do unless you told me. So I might as well just... and I did it whenever you told me anyway. So yeah, it just skips the middleman at this point. Man. So, we are... sorry, Little Horn, you're being disturbed while Paddy builds a chair in this room that you're not allowed to own. So we're basically going to make a duplicate of this room. But we're going to have a few other fancy things. Like here. So the heater's a thing. But yeah, some fancy statue-y things. Or like, ideology, biotech. I don't bloody know. I don't bloody know. Animal flaps. Sterile walls. It's super weird. There's like, it's like a hairdresser salon thing. Standard furniture. A weapon rack. Nice. How does an ergonomic chair require plasteel? Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. A slab bed? Ah, drape. I mean, drapes are fancy, right? Yeah, we could put a drape in there. That would be nice. How much cloth do we have? Plenty of cloth for a drape. Yeah. Right, what are these votes like? We have medicine. Holy crap, that is definitely the one. Medicine. Medicine production, go! Major break risk. Drinking psychite tea. Yeah, you go drink psychite tea, you freak. Always sad. Happy youngsters is keeping you happy. Psychite tea's now keeping you happy. Jackson should be... Yeah, Jackson is basically out. And no eye scars. So that scar is now gone. Their sight is good. Fantastic. And Jackson is going about their duties. Oh, the guy just did... What, a gift from the Grey Empire. Oh, they're leaving. Where did they get all that money from? Bye, Paige's mom. Did they just steal the prisoner's food? They literally just stole the prisoner's food. It's actually kind of hilarious. But yes, they have a peg leg now. Obviously their moving is 0 because of anesthetic, but you know. I was just feeding them. Butts has plenty of food. It's fine. There we go. I think the Lantern Festival thing... I was hoping for Delta to stop being insane. But I guess not. They're just tired. Look at their mood. It's actually quite high. Give it a couple of more moments. I'm gonna go and eat some ambrosia. Screamrave's getting trained. Malik's on the case for building things. This is good. See how... Oh, Paddy, finish the bloody thing. I understand you're hungry, but you had like tiny... There you go, it's done. It's an excellent chair. Paddy, you are consuming nutrient paste. Very good. Yeah, I'm just going to wait for a few things to get done, and then we're going to have a big festival thing. Happiness, more or less, just a change from something in my liberty. Oh, my mind. Happiness coming and going. There we go. Paddy now has what I believe is probably going to be a really nice A somewhat impressive bedroom. We need, like, other things. What other furnishings can we have that makes this bedroom look awesome? Like a plant pot, maybe. Oh, hey, Ice. Ah, that's good to know that I was keeping you entertained in the distant past, because it was distant past. Was it like 14 years ago, something like that, when I first did the Minecraft stuff? Yeah, I mean, I don't feel any older than I was then. You know, started in my 30s, now in my 40s. It's not like it was a teenage thing to do. It was just a, yeah, old man thing to do. Well, I wasn't old in my 30s, but you know what I mean. Just one of them things. But yeah, do a lot more live streams now. Pump out a lot more content. I've kind of got organized with it. Yeah, well, you're more than welcome to hang about, or I accept your well-wishing and bid you good day if you're heading off. One of us. Exactly. So this is a somewhat impressive... We need something cool in here. Okay, another sculpture. I think a big plant pot. I think a plant pot would be nice. Let's put a plant pot here. Bit of greenery, you know. Cool. Well, our magic's just organising and sorting things, putting them in good piles. Sowing devil strand. Well, I tell you what. Once you've sowed that devil strand, go and make that cool wooden plant pot. Now, like, where off by one? Well, off by one's just there. Just kind of laying in the cot, surrounded by a rather spooky looking doll with a hat. Kind of weird. Yeah, it's a space. Now, Paddy, what's up with you? Oh, you're just doing work. That's fair. Right, festival time. And everyone's invited. Begin the festival! Everyone go and get some wood. Make some sky lanterns, because apparently that's a thing. Yeah. Alex straight in there, making a sky lantern. Not wasting any time. Everyone else is swarming in. Fire foam has now given birth with all the excitement. Little boom rats. Major break risk. Paddy and Jackson. What's up with Jackson? Night owl in daytime. Well, surely we have you on the restrictions of... Yeah, why are you... Well, hopefully you don't crack during the ceremony. That would be really unfortunate. God, could you imagine? And you rig them so that like a needle pierces them in the brain when they reach a certain altitude. So it's like a kind of weird-ass firework. I feel like just normal fireworks at this point would be a good idea. Whee! Look at them! Look at the sky lanterns! Look at them! And they're drifting off over the mountains. Don't worry, they're not in the mines, they're in the sky. If you can imagine they're drifting up. It makes sense. Don't think about it too much. Jackson and Paddy are about to snap. And everyone's just chatting. Wouter joked about grenades. Pagey connected on the topic of technology with Wouter. Practicing backgammon. Well, Wild Magic and Malik are chatting about that. Little Horn and Delta Halo talk deeply about the link between artificial intelligence and childhood loves. That's interesting. Jackson and Paddy chatted about taming squirrels, because why the hell not? Oh god, we've got a Wanderer joining us. Okay. Jeez, okay, so. The party of enhancement was beautiful. The drifting lanterns made everyone feel at peace. Everyone practicing gains +6 mood for 6 days. Your sky lanterns have attracted some friendly travelers. They will visit and leave a gift. A Wanderer has arrived and wants to join your colony. Blah, blah, blah. Fantastic. Okay. We did well. Apparently, Little Horn's aunt wants to join us. We'll postpone that for now. Where's this aunt? Bring forth the aunt. Gauge. Where's this gauge? Where's this gauge? There's probably a link in the message pointing to where they are. Where's this gauge? Oh, they won't actually appear. Do we know anything? I guess we're just going to have to accept them and hope that they're not crap. We got some friendly visitors coming in. Looks like the prisoners are getting fed. The harp's been constructed. It's a good quality harp, which we are going to put in the main room. Nice. I mean, that's a fair point, Wild Magic. I suppose it depends on how quickly they suffocate and how high they have to be to suffocate. Because if they get too high before they die, the explosion won't be as impressive. Yeah, I suppose. Like Screenrave's going to visit the baby and maybe eat it. I don't know. So we could get information about Gouge. Well, I guess we can just let them join. Well, let's vote on it. We don't know anything about Gouge. They're going to get renamed, obviously, to someone in the chat now. But their Little Horns aren't. Hang on. Can we then go into the relationships here? We can't even see this Gouge in this list of relations. So they don't exist at all yet. Because it would have been nice if we could sort of click on them, but yeah. I guess not. This Gouge is going to be spawned into existence when we click accept, I think. Okay, well. So this is their visitors. Okay, well let's do a vote. Votes 2. Accept. Reject. We're gonna put it up to you lot. Do we accept this Little Horn's aunt and then rename them to somebody in chat? Or do we just send them on their way? It seems like it's gonna be an accept them. We're going to have to build out this area and put another... Actually, no, we've got literally a room here. So let me prepare this room for habitation. By putting just a bed here. There you go, that's all I need to do, just put a bed in there. And then that actually becomes a perfectly good... I'm going to reinstall the rug. Kind of here. I don't know where to put the rug. It's kind of here. Give it to Paddy, since they seem to be always having a Paddy. Jackson's room is decent. Okay. The layouts are all what they are. Like, spontaneously, you develop an aunt. Yeah, I've always had this aunt. Kind of. It's like, really? I'm still going to actually pump that up, actually, but that room's a shit room. That one's the better room. Let's drop these down to... So that's the scum room. I kind of need the hotel to be bigger. I kind of want to extend it out here. Move the gun turret a bit. All in good time, I suppose. I kind of like the idea of having lots of options for that, but we'll see how often people arrive. How is everyone getting on? I mean, everyone's getting on alright, I suppose? I don't know. Depends on what you mean, I suppose. Yeah, probably wild magic. It looks like accepting is what's happened. So yeah, we're going to accept this gouge. Immediately, let's have a little look what they are. They are part of our ideology. They immediately look at Wouter and go, oh, I like them. They don't actually necessarily have any opinion on Little Horn. What's their bio like? They're a nudist who's incapable of caring for people. Interesting. Baselander. Cooking and shooting. Passion for shooting. Plants and animals. Not a bad set of options. Cooking. Okay. Having a backup cook and another person who's good with a gun. I am not complaining. Not a terrible recruitment. Not a terrible recruitment at all. How is everyone social? I don't know. Also, if there's anybody in live chat right now who doesn't already have someone named after them, and they want this new person named after them, then, yeah, another assault rifle is a good idea. Or I could just give them the heavy submachine gun. Because it's tactical. Giving another option to things is a tactical thing. I actually think the submachine gun isn't a bad idea. They can be like a little bit more backup for the people who are in melee. So at that point, I think I might just get them to do that. Heavy machine gun. I just like the idea of having a few options, you know? But I guess we've got nobody who really wants... Who's not already got someone named after them. So they're just going to have to be nameless until we decide... Well, until someone comes in who wants them named after them. Right. Before we go any further, we're going to... Well, if ice hangs around, sure. But it's nice to have it where people come back, because then they can kind of see how their people are doing. Handling, cooking, hunting. If hunting's needed, then yeah, absolutely. Paddy, Chosen, Malak. Actually, not Malak, because not really got the right kind of gun for it. None of them really have, to be fair. So, Paddy and Jackson, we both know that they're on the brink of exploding. I think I've just interrupted their sleep for that. We have a visitor. A sickly child. Got a good hand cannon. What is this child's thing? Anyway. Yeah, I mean, if there's work to do, then get on with it. Otherwise, do that. Fishing, I mean, we don't really have anything to fish, so... Yeah, butcher is well, the butcher. Whatever, the nameless person is now nameless. These two are just kind of hanging around there for some reason. Who knows? Weird people. Metal slowly building up again. Right. Still not enough metal for us to really justify moving that. Right, I'm going to reinstall this. Just automatically do things. Very cool. There we go. Did they leave a gift? They said they were gonna... What the fuck? Wouter, quit feeding boom rats. Get that medicine inside. What the fuck? 17 industrial medicine. That's pretty damn good. Hot damn. What a gift. At some point, Chosen, yeah. The only problem we've got at the moment is we don't really have much in the way of steel, and I've got other things that I want to do. So I want to obviously move research into this new lab. It's basically your lab, Chosen, sort of. But we're also going to have things like biosculptor pods. We can't fit everybody's I mean, almost. Well, we can't. But the point is that I'm going to make more hospital beds, put them in the hospital, make the hospital like a 7-person capacity. Probably expand this room a little bit, move that door once that's moved. So we, oh, so few. So few. I know, it's just a terrible situation to be in. But yeah, well, their needs like... Okay, they're not particularly happy right now, but I think once they settle in and see how good the place is, they'll cheer right up. Their comfort's about to skyrocket. Look at that. An excellent bed is what you need to cheer up. That comfortable 4. Quite comfortable 6. Surely quite comfortable. You could almost say that's less than comfortable. Are you comfortable? I'm quite comfortable. Now, extremely, obviously, that is, you know, definitely the maximum. Luxuriantly. Oh god, flesh beasts. I thought they pointed 2 arrows. Hang on. Yeah, there's 2. There's 1 up there as well. Okay, well, I don't care who's asleep and who's awake, but we need everybody on hand immediately. The turret will distract them, but we ideally... Jesus, fuck. Oh my god, what is going on with these things? I do not like them. Okay, Jackson, I need you to pull back. Not because I need... I just... If something ends up jumping, I need to... Nice one, Screen Rave. Nice one. Ooh. Okay, so I need Delta, Jackson, Malik, head out to the pit. Chosen. No, not Chosen. Wild Magic and Paddy, you back them up. Okay. Butcher, I actually want you to go out there as well, cover them. Chosen, I would like you to... capture that thing. Little Horn, I want you... Okay, Wouter and Pagey, you can... Okay. What else? Are any of them dead? Downed cannot crawl. Okay, fill in that hole. Okay, there's loads more coming. Okay, yeah, we're not undoing you then. Yeah, we do still have the second hole. Okay, so I want to... Yeah. Powers. Yes, powers. Okay. So, Wild Magic. Burden that fucker. Wouter. We can do a piercing spike. That's a big jump that you're able to do. Jackson's getting a bit beaten. Okay. Chosen is still capturing that bugger. I am actually uninterested in capturing these fuckers. So, Little Horn and Jackson. Go to the go buses here. Okay. Injured people retreat. Malak, you... Freya, why are you meowing so much? You silly girl. Okay, I want a whole bunch of people to go with Delta to the second pit. Okay. Malik, you get backed up. Is anybody really... Freya, you're really in the way there. I'm going to send Malak over to there and see what we can do. Entity treatment needed. Can't Freya health. Dead in 7 hours. Okay, Pagey. You can tend this freaky creature. I can't really see much, to be fair, but minor break risk. You are going to rest. Pagey's coming back. Paddy, I actually want you to come back. Okay. We need to fill this hole in. You prioritize filling in the hole. People cover you. Malak will come in if it looks like it's going to take forever. It'll get there. But Malak, these lot can deal with that basically. It's in no immediate danger. Okay. Few injuries, but nothing particularly terrible. Jackson's getting some nice treatment. There's a little stab in the leg of a little horn. You do have flak pants. They a bit tatty though. So you two are now absolutely fine. It'll never escape that thing. Okay. Well, that was entertaining. Oh god, there's actually a few that are still alive. I think the bears are probably fine. Yeah, the bears are just kind of like chilling, sleeping in the caves. Kind of like what most bears kind of do. So the question is can we see, like, is the study, like, better on the big things? Too basic. Because this is just a little one. 1.4 basic. Hey, little one. I actually think we can probably just pick one of these and quickly make a containment. Oh. Freya's decided to get off the... No, just you know, leave. Indeed. Oh, well, someone's stopped there. That's good. So, we have a number of these things that are gonna potentially bleed out. But we might well be able to save one of them. Pagey. it's a slightly better option. Just patch it up, capture it. ×2 speed. ×2 speed enabled. Well, you know how it goes. Sometimes you get to a point in life and you just realize, yeah, it is just what it is. Oh yeah, there was the other one that was dying as well. 5 hours and then it'll bleed to death. It ain't going anywhere. I would be curious to see if this thing can escape from just a platform with some ropes. It literally is incapable of escaping. So what we're gonna do... execute this creature. Not decide to wardening. Execute this big one. Because I don't want this many creatures in this room. Execute the small one, I mean. And then transfer to there, please. There we go. So now we have a slightly better research thing. Yeah. Z levels. Yeah, I agree. I agree. The Z levels... Bear in mind, I remember back in the day with Dwarf Fortress didn't have Z levels either. But yeah, when they added them, it just... Oh my god, the whole thing was just kind of crazy. And for those of you who never really saw it back then, you still dug deep into the mountain to get all of the weird shit. But you dug from left to right, and as you go further and further right, it's simulating that you're deeper in the mountain. So, you know, you encounter... Well, basically, the first thing you'd encounter as you're digging right, let me think, the river, then a chasm, then the magma river, I think, then then the things that you find at the bottom that look very tempting, you'd find that. And then I think once you dug up enough of that, it would just, and it's a mystery amount, it would then trigger bad. Obviously, they've evolved it, but yeah. It's crazy. It was such a good thing. I like the chasm, how it, things would come out of the chasm. But you could just redirect lava into it to kill them all. It was fun. It was good fun. Medicine production. Oh, boat murdered. Oh yeah, that was one of those, I can't remember what they call them now, but where you play Dwarf Fortress, I suppose it would work for any game, for like 1 year in game, and then you pass it on to the next person in the chain, and you have like a circle of people that each get a year in the game, and then it would circle all the way back round. And Boat Murdered was the name of a colony that became infamous because of the crazy shit that went on in it, and obviously all of the stories that got created from that were all sort of publicized and everything like that. So yeah, Boat Murdered. That's going back a few years now. So we've just done medicine production. So we now can produce the industrial style medicine. Which is good because we like that. We probably don't need to make the medicine. Okay, I think that's a good suggestion. Let me put it in the votes. No research as an option. I think that's actually a perfectly reasonable suggestion. We'll see what people think of it. Any other options, guys? Well, I'm going to squeeze my food condiments in there. And fire foam, obviously, is an important option as well. One more choice, guys. One more. But yeah, scanning things down because we are a little bit low. I mean, steel could do with recovering. It's not low. Wake up! Come on, put a little makeup. I think you only suggest that because you want to hear me do a very brief System of a Down cover. It's not really a cover, is it? It's randomly squirting noise out of my face. Ooh, we're getting some the whole yeah. Scanning is definitely a useful thing. Actually, how much have we got? Let's just, I don't know why I changed the highlights. So we've got more steel there. Uranium, steel, titanium, tiny bit of gold there. Salt. Ooh, we've got some salt if we need it. Silver underground. Load more steel, uranium, steel. Jade, yeah, that's one of the first ones we found. More uranium over there. Oh yeah, the titanium in the hotel. I remember that. Well, if we expand the hotel at some point, another like double the size of it, we can then have that middle bit just kind of with a mining machine in it, and hope that the noise doesn't wake up the guests. It's kind of amusing because at the hotel that I work, we're currently undergoing a lot of renovations, which are quite noisy. Yeah, plasteel is woefully absent from our list of scanny things. What have we got? Oh, look at those votes. I think the no research might very well be the thing. I'm going to give it a few more moments. Look at the trees. Feast. Feast! Feast, trees, feast! These fucking weird creatures. A fleshy man-sized creature with 2 spiked limbs and an armored carapace. Tough spikes for hardened keratin spikes to take down victims from a distance. Tough spiked corpses will dissolve into puddles of liquefied flesh if they are not butchered quickly. Delicious. Just all wrong. Just all wrong. Okay. Looks like we're going to get no research for a bit. Okay. I think this is a reasonable choice. Indeed chosen one. That is exactly it. Right, well then, no research for a bit. How is Jackson doing? Yeah. Good old finger spike wounds. Right, beaten up. You'll be fine. Why are they here? They're just kind of random visitors. They just randomly wander into someone's home. Yep. We extract all of the delicious hemogen. Kind of feel like there are certain tasks that if the person who performs the task that produces an item is actually someone who can do hauling, they should just automatically haul. This whole thing was bizarre. Did Wouter unload all of the... Yes, yeah, there we go. Although for some bizarre reason... Oh yeah, the corn is for feeding animals. I don't know why I got him to drop that. So we have lots of Devil Strand. I haven't really looked at the info on Devil Strand before. It's just naturally very tough against heat, and I mean, it's pretty damn good. Very, very beautiful. Good against blades. It's good. What are they wearing? Hyperweave robe. I mean, Hyperweave also is really, really good, let's be honest. Yeah, Hyperweave also rather good. But Devil's Strand's pretty close. Like, in the grand scheme of things, these numbers are better, but they're not, like, miles ahead of Devil's Strand. Devil's Strand's pretty good. So we currently have 390 Devil's Strand. We've got another crop growing as we speak. It looks like the forced weather isn't causing problems for us, you know, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, some Devil Strand dusters. This seems like a reasonable choice. Yeah. So the question is, it needs 80. So I think I'm going to make 2 Devil Strand dusters. Once, you know, it's a thing. Let's get rid of the surgical mask. Cloth and medicine, 60 cloth. Yeah, let's make Dr. Scrubs. Okay. Okay. We'll see when that happens. Alex busy building the traps. It does indeed. It does indeed. That's going to take some components and some steel, but we have enough of both. Dr. Scrubs is actually quite an easy thing to do. More Dr. Scrubs. I like the idea of the Dr. Scrubs. Like, it would be good if we have like a really, really important bit of surgery. Because these things give all kinds of extra bonuses. So if it's like a really serious situation, or we've just had loads of people injured, quickly swap into the Dr. Scrubs. I'll probably, when I expand this room, there'll be a wardrobe area with Dr. Scrubs in it. In fact, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to say... Dr. Scrubs, please. I actually quite like that idea. I'm gonna get them both. There we go. It's kind of cool. And then I think there's a surgical masks as well. I like what? Oh yeah, you're doing lots of stuff. Okay, you've got the Dr. Scrubs in your inventory and you're gonna go and do that, but you've just kind of distracted by other things. Chosen. I think you can send other factions gift via drop pods. Even tainted stuff will increase your relationship with them. So I was thinking, what about sending them some cute pet boom rats? That would be kind of hilarious. That would actually be kind of hilarious. What I need to do though before then is get more granite. I need more diggy. So I'm gonna dig that out. Dig that out. All of this can be dug out because these are radiuses that kind of support things, although maybe not that one. Build a copy. Oh. Like there. Yeah. I don't know why it needed that kind of voice, but it will. I have this weird way of doing things. Minor break risk. Paddy. What's up with Paddy? Still broken up. Pagey, you want to give counsel again? 5 hours. We're going to try and counsel Paddy again, because it's still quite a few days before that's going to kind of work. But then once we've got enough, because this is all to do with what you're saying, Chosen. Once we've got enough granite bricks, we can then expand the walls. Which is cool. Wowter, what are you... Why? It's not your room. What the fuck? It's not a gather spot. Although then again, would that then mean that nobody sits at the tables? Yeah, they won't gather around it, so maybe then that stops it being a personal thing. I don't bloody know. It's weird that they can have a new relationships before that mood debuff wears off. I suppose you can still think of a past relationship and still feel the pain from it, even if you've got a new relationship. It's less, I think it's less, the debuff's less about being upset that they're single and more about the fact that they were dumped. And the fact that they were dumped, well, they were still dumped. But I suppose the positive mood from being in a good relationship would then counteract that somewhat. Who knows? Who knows? Delta Halo, as much as I do appreciate your interest in studying the weird fucking Revenant. Oh. Oh. But it wasn't you. 'Twas little Horn. He's angry. He's angry. With his weird three-eyed freakiness. In fairness, Chosen One, this is true. Oh, Delta's got smarter by staring at an eldritch horror. He's reading it poetry. Maybe Vogon poetry. That's why it's so enraged. The poetry is literally the worst poetry in the galaxy. Or in the universe, possibly. I can't remember exactly how it works. It's like, nah! It's worse than physical torture. Pagey. Try and counsel Paddy again. Where is the Paddy? I know that Paddy's asleep, but you know. In fact, actually, let's go and go into this room. I think in the luxuriant environment of this room. You're okay, Paddy. Woohoo! Paddy now got over their breakup. Hang on. Cancelling the mood impact. Oh, I see. So it's not that it's not that it removes the negative feeling, it's that it counteracts it. How long does that last? 8.9 days. 8.9 days. So yeah, it does perfectly counteract it for the amount of time it takes. Interesting. Very interesting. There we go. Hopefully, that means Paddy's not going to snap. Jackson, unfortunately. Oh, shit. Yeah, Kit Kat and Barker. Relatives were in the attack party. I think we are going to attack the Weather Disruptors. It would be reasonable. It would be wise, Gandalf. Join with Sauron. Excuse me. So, I want to... Jackson can stay back and heal. Delta and Littlehorn can come as melee support, because we don't know what we're facing. We need to have somebody with smoky grenade things. Yeah, in the morning, we'll figure out who's going. Because obviously it's nighttime at the moment. But yes. Yes, we will go and deal with that situation. We also have another couple of sites that we need to deal with. So we should go to the weather thing. See what happens with the weather thing. Hopefully we can take out the bugs. The bugs. I like the fact that we've got this now. We've got the surgical mask and stuff like that. That's going to extend out. If I just remind people that that was the decision I was going to make. Extend this out. Move this thing to in here. When I figure out where that's going to go, then I know where that's going to go. That's going to extend out another block at least. I'll see exactly how that's going to work. Might actually extend it. Oh no, I want to kind of keep that edge like that. So yeah, down one at least. Oh yeah. It's a normal Devil Strand Duster. So, do we have another duster to compare it to? Ooh, we do. So we have a normal Devil Strand Duster and an excellent Cloth Duster. So, the excellent Cloth Duster, it's excellent, so it's very well made. It has, you know, it's 2 kilograms. It's not too heavy for a whole body covering thing. It defends against sharp objects by 14%, heat by 7. It's got a bit of insulation as well. What? So wearing a duster means that slaves aren't scared of you. What? Applied to the wearer's slave suppression. Yeah, I guess wearing a duster makes slaves not take you seriously. Kind of weird. Or maybe they can't see your weapons, so therefore they're less bothered because the dusters... Anyway, whatever. So yeah, 2 kilograms. It's got 14, 7, 13, 18. Okay. A normal quality Devil Strand... Jesus. Weighs the same. Sharp 42, blunt 10. A heat 90%. Damn. It's also got a lot of cold and heat resistance as well. That's a lot. That's a lot of sharp resistance. It's really good. Oh yeah, I was going to say about this tree, wasn't I? It's got a radius. It's got a radius thing. Does the radius thing... Hang on. I want to do orders. Orders! 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Boom. So what I really want, what I really want, is to see if I can make a kind of open area that's multi-purpose. But I know the trees are finicky. Fiddly trees. Keeps on not being able to place it in certain places. It bothers me. Why can't I put it... I suppose because it's near the other trees? Yeah, you just can't put it near other trees. Now, looking at this, it needs quite a large area. Wow. It really does. It needs like a, in my measurements, a 3x3 area. Even walls are problematic for this tree. So actually, my normal grid system, I'd need a 4x4 area to fit this tree. But at that point, I feel like that wouldn't be terrible. I just kind of want to plant the tree. Well, I think it needs to be close in order for it to be used. Each tree is a non-dryad queens. Because it would just be an open area that you could enter and then you'd go out down the bottom. So imagine this area here has got the tree in and a couple of other little bits. You'd still then have a room here and a room here. And so I'd still be expanding the colony. The only difference is there'd be a bloody great tree. The alternative is, because you kind of need to defend them as well. Excuse me. So I could make an enclosure for the tree. A room there, room there, room there. Path here to get around into other places. Room here, room here. Sorry, room there, room there. I know what I'm talking about. Oh wow, just more noms. Consuming flesh. Delicious. But yeah, just like we've got these open areas in the middle, that would just be an open area to the outside world, but surrounded still. That's my thought. That's my thought, anyway. Just like I want to expand there for that. Is Mickey still nearly dead? Yeah, those gunshots are still tickly. The flesh tentacle has its own neural structures and may become dangerous if removed. What the fuck? It'd be interesting to see what the flesh tentacle actually gives you. Oh, 120%. What? Oh my god. So it's almost as good as the cool bionic arm. What? It's bizarre. Okay. It's nearly morning, and then we will select our... Oh, Jackson's actually healthy again. Busy playing darts in the hotel. Yeah, it's more like a... It's not even a B&B. It's just a thing. Eh. Some meals are being produced. This is good. So yeah, the idea will be, if we go back to the world, we have a number of things we need to do. We've got the worship village, but we'll do that later to get a clue about a thing. We've got 2 ancient complexes, one of which is just a complex. The other is a clue to one of our relics. The weather controller has to be a good priority. The distress signal. What was the quest again? I mean, including recently discovered shards of Arco technology. My god. That's the thing is, there's a lot going on. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on. And it's all very close. I don't think we're going to get all of them done in one go. I think we need to go get the weather controller, destroy that, go to the distress signal on the way back. Because if we get injured doing whatever the hell's going on there, then we're not going to be able to do the weather controller. So yes, if we head to the... It's a shame this is a river, not a bloody road, but... yeah, head to the weather controller, see how we do with that, head on to the distress signal, see how we do with that, maybe go to the ancient complex as well. Yes, the others don't really care, to be honest. They carry on as they are. We'll take the muffalos, take a bunch of packaged survival meals, bedrolls, the whole lot. We don't even have bedrolls, but we're going to take bedrolls. Let's make bedrolls. For some reason, I think it is technically furniture. No, it's not actually. It's not furniture. It's not. It's not furniture. It's not a structure either. Is it furniture? No, yes it is. There it is. I know, that would have been cool, Wild Magic, but we're not quite there yet. We're not quite there yet. Buffalo wool. You know, what have we got lots of? Synth thread, no. Cloth. Cloth obviously would be a sensible choice. We got 500 buffalo wool. To Pax's coffin. Well, technically you can still use a bed, just, you know, can't go into that weird sleep state thing. So we're going to build a load of cloth bedrolls. Just going to build them here. 5 people? 6 people? I mean, these are 1-star dangers. These are 1-star missions. I think 4 people will actually be enough. I'm going to go buffalo wool. Let's make luxury bedrolls. And I might as well make a whole camping thing going on. I like the idea that there's literally camping stuff. Camping lantern, chem fuel. It'd be kind of hilarious. It's a short distance. We don't really need any weird stuff. I think 4 people would be enough. We'll take one of the muffalos as a pack animal. All things nice is pregnant. Lol. Okay, Jackson is busy delivering the buffalo wool to the sleeping bags. And then, yeah, we'll basically just go on this mission. What we'll do is we will take... we'll take the smoke launcher with us, obviously. Oh yeah. Lol. I do quite like how they do that, though. But yes, I think, like you say, it is a good melee supplement to armor. But yes, yeah, it is a good idea for those to be given to the melee people. Oh, Boomrat 8. That must be child of one of the main ones. There we go. Get out of here. Excellent, good, excellent, good. So they're good sleeping bags. Little horn. Why is little horn? It's a bit odd. It says worker, little horn. But clearly, little horn has not done anything. Can't force them to finish the duster. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete it. I could have just copied it, to be fair, and pasted it to another one, but it doesn't really matter. Make a duster. Make a duster. We are Devil Strand, blah, blah, blah. Delta. Forget corn. Make a cool Devil Strand duster. Now the team that's going to go We'll send one of our melee pawns. Probably Little Horn. We'll take Wouter, because Wouter's got some cool abilities. Our best crafter, I think so. I think so. Yeah, Delta is definitely at 18 now best crafter. Like, Little Horn's not shabby. And Wild Magic isn't shabby either, but Delta is definitely our best crafter. As I say, they're not oh, bulk goods. Ship passing by. Chosen. Please call this ship. One hopes so. One hopes so. Probably should limit the skills for, or like the pawn. Like when we're using something like Devil Strand or something expensive, rare, then probably limiting it to someone with that skill. But anyway, do they want boom rats? No, they do not. Okay, so we have muffalos we could sell, but we're going to keep them because we like muffalos. We could get rid of the muffalo calves. I mean, we could literally get rid of some of the... We could get rid of the young male. Because we don't really need lots. The females are obviously better to a point, but I think having... you know what? Having a backup male is a good idea. Exactly, Tiny. The idea is I will be taking one with us. I think the only reason why we even have them is for caravans. They're just good at carrying stuff. Insect meat, let's just get rid. We don't need all of this corn, though. I'm always suspicious. The berries, let's get rid. Plants components, synth thread, hyperweave, muffalo wool, medicine. Like how some of the medicine is somehow in a trading area. Psychite tea. We make a lot of psychite tea. I am going to sell a whole bunch of psychite tea because it'll get us a little bit of money. Not loads, but a little bit. The ambrosia, let's just get rid. Steel, jade, uranium plus steel, titanium, alloy. Because look how many psychoid leaves we've got. We can get rid of a whole bunch of these as well. Beer. We can get rid of some beer. We've got loads of hops as well. No, we haven't got loads of hops actually. So no, let's leave that. Let's get rid of one each of these little hats. Slice caps people just like, but eh. Yeah, I'm just seeing what we can sell. Cloth cape surprisingly valuable. Dog leather parkas. The cloth duster is excellent, but we've got other dusters now. Yeah, but then again, that bandolier is just a bit weird. What does it bonus give? Like reload speed or something, isn't it? Ranged cooldown multiplier. Yeah, let's just keep the bandolier. Okay, so that's 681 easy money. Huskies, Labradors, donkeys, alpacas, desserts, various other foods, Neutromine. Well, we do have a Neutromine, it's just not in a trading beacon, so we can't see it. Sheep's wool medicine, death rest capacity serum. Huh, interesting. We are going to sell some corn if we need it, but we don't want to sell too much corn because we need it. And I never know how many we need to stockpile, you know? Plasteel. Let's see how much plasteel we can get for the trade that we've got. That's quite a bit. That's quite a bit. I can go up to no more than 80. Just because that gets us a fuck ton of plasteel for basically nothing. We're just giving them junk. Not junk, but you know what I mean. It's certainly not as valuable. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That just gets rid of a load of bits. Please allow to haul that for me. Okay, so we are now going to go on a little merry journey. I'm going to let this Devil Strand Duster get made, give it to Little Horn, and Little Horn is coming on a journey with us. Paddy is also going to come with us. Paddy is a doctor. We need that kind of stuff, you know. So Paddy, Wouter, Little Horn. Cool. So we got a normal whip. I'm not sure what they're trying to suggest, but it's a thing. Wild Magic, you want to go as well? Okay. So they are the 4 that are going to go on this little mission. We're going to... No, hang on. Yes. So Little Horn's going to get the new Devil Strand thing. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know of what I speak. Oh, lovely. Well, that's a thing. I guess at least this can still function without electricity. Chosen's just kind of doing very little because there's no power. Chosen's just kind of like, fine, I'm going to sit in the dark and have a beer. How is your baby? Your baby? Your baby is getting tired, getting a little bit hungry, but, you know, still pretty happy. We do, Chosen, but nobody's volunteered. All we need is somebody in live chat right now to type in me to then have this pawn named after them. And if we have multiple people claiming it, we'll just shove it into a vote. Well, Tiny does come back quite often, to be fair. He pops in. But yes, if Tiny wanted that, or anyone else for that matter, then yeah, you could be random person. Shooty and cooking, not particularly massive. Nudist, can't do any medical stuff. So they're basically going to be a kind of, yeah, just a pew person who deals with plants, animals, and cooking. That's basically what you'll be. Yeah, that'll do. We'll wait to see if anybody else also wants it, but Paddy's busy reading affection. Because that's definitely a thing. Okay, right. Well, Little Horn is going to now grab that when they next task. Yes. Well, I don't think this particular person has any especially weird shit going down. I've got so much actual proper medicine. We could almost argue that, yeah, we can just, once we expand the lab and get a drug lab up and running, and yeah, we can start doing that. We can start using big medicine by default. I mean, we can definitely, oh god, we've got a raid. I'm actually going to turn around and, there we go. So, mechanoids have arrived nearby, approaching from multiple angles. They will prepare for a while and then attack. I like how... Oh, we've got a weird... shieldy boy. Oh god, we don't like this. That's, we don't like that at all. don't like that at all. Okay, first things first. Everyone get inside, do not leave. Yeah, exactly. It is going to be... The boom rats might help. I'm tempted just to redirect the boom rats over there. It would actually be hilarious. I might actually send the boom rats over there. That actually would be kind of hilarious. Send some of them over there, maybe. I don't think that they'll actually manage to get in too far, though. That's the only problem. So they're milling around there. They're there. So they'll either come down through the bottom, or they'll go over the top and around. These will arrive first. Hopefully we can dispatch them. Well, that's the thing with the boom rats. They are potentially that kind of awesome. I'm going to actually have managed area, a new area. I'm going to call it boom rat attack. Delta. Yeah, but we haven't named these ones yet. I'm just curious as to actually how feasible it is to send boom rats. Like, none of the named ones are going to be used for this. To use them offensively like this. Okay, power's coming back on. They're gonna die. But we haven't named them. And if you don't name them, then they're basically just cattle. They're like farm animals. So you know that they're for the slaughter. Okay. The boom rats just about got into position as well. Oh, EMP stuff is a very good question. I think we might. We have flash grenades. No, actually, I don't think we do. Yeah, all of the weapons would be over there. What is this thing again? Biomutation pulsar. No, that's not what we need. No, I don't think we did. I think that was the last run. We had some EMP grenades. But alas, no. So, first things first, where are these guys going? Right. Oh no, they're just ignoring them. How dare? How absolutely dare they? But if they do just ignore them, okay, then we can just kind of put them here. And then when they explode... Okay. Right, where are the other ones headed? So they're coming down and around. Well, we're gonna... Okay. Oh, shit. So they are attacking them. kind of working. Oh. No, it's not. No. Yeah, they're basically doing nothing. Oh. It was worth a try. Aw. I actually feel sorry for him now, but... Hang on. I mean, nothing happened. You can't prove anything. Oh shit, this is gonna be bad. Scythers are fucking horrible. Okay, Little Horn, how are you doing? That's a nasty stab. Does it have a weapon? It bloody does have a weapon. Those things also have weapons. I almost want to spread out a little bit and... Hang on, who's trying to go somewhere? Oh, they're trying to go there. Oh, there are no Scythers in that group? The low shield pack. Yeah, we do actually have a low shield pack, don't we? Or something like that? I have no idea. Did we get that? Or did we not? I can't remember now. I'm not seeing it, and I would have assumed it would be in here. I know they're heading right for the rats. There's not much we can actually do right now while we're trying to hold off these ones. The rats will act as a distraction. I don't know, that's not what you guys want to hear, but it's kind of what's going to happen. This guy, obviously, we need to charge in there and stab the shit out of it. In fact, if we charge our melee into them... then it stops them from firing. But obviously, they need support, because obviously these guys are still powerful. Yeah, because it still does a bit of melee damage. Oh, yes! Wouter has that, yeah. You are absolutely right. What is the... Oh, I was just seeing... I assumed that clicking on it would not activate it immediately, but would then give you a radius. I thought that it would be a deploy an item thing. I didn't realize it would immediately activate. That is unfortunate. Because that means we're not going to get a full run of it. Yeah, we're going to lose out some of it. Hopefully we can break their shields sooner rather than later. bears are getting involved now. Jeez, look at the injuries. Okay. Little Horn is down. 6 hours is what it's going to take. Pagey, I need you to rescue Little Horn. I need everyone else to redeploy. Jackson, what do you like? You just got a bruise. That's fine. Delta, yeah, you deploy. Redeploy, redeploy, redeploy. Okay. What's still kind of... Oh, the coagulate power. I'm glad I looked at chat. Holy shit. Just immediately back in the action. Okay, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to move the boom rat attack area here. And I'm going to now redeploy every single boom rat to the boom rat attack to basically make them fall back, because they're basically useless on the offensive against mechanoids. Now I'm hoping that they don't get kind of stuck and then we end up... Oh, Sugar! Sugar, run! Run, Sugar! Run! See, I do care for them in a weird kind of a way. Salt died. Little Horn, you're okay. It's actually possible, Chosen One. It is possible, because that is one of the things I did. I did restrict it a little bit, didn't I? Oh shit, the muffalos, I'm an idiot. We're gonna have to go out there, otherwise they're gonna kill the muffalos. What's the best way of doing this? Or are they? Do they count the muffalos? I don't think they do. They're shooting at the turret. I think the muffalos, because then they're dumb and they're in a pen, they're just kind of getting ignored. Okay, if we get rid of this without the all fire. Yeah, okay. Okay, this is not amazing. Okay, so these guys now do not have the defense that the other guys, the other one would have provided. Because they got distracted. Oh, Screen Rave straight in there. Probably going to get shot. Screen Rave, I need you to back up a bit if you can. Yeah, because otherwise you're going to get shot to bits. And Screen Rave, you're in no immediate danger. It's a gunshot wound. Okay. So. Whew. So we've learnt something new, actually, haven't we? And what we've learnt today is when you plan on going on a raid yourself, you then get raided. No, what we've learnt is if they're pets, like the boom rats, they get counted as hostiles by raiders and enemies. But if they're cattle that are inside a pen, then they don't get counted as enemies. They just kind of get ignored. Why is Jackson in there eating at someone else's table? Stop it. Weirdo. Pagey and Malik straight at it. It's been a stressful time. However, I'm actually going to drop them down to that. Prioritize. And I'm sorry, Pagey, I'm going to let you finish, as it were, shall we say. But we need you to be on doctor duty. And Delta, what are you doing? You're also going to be on doctor duty. Oh, Little Horns actually doesn't need... Okay. Oof. Turn the pregnant thing down so that... So Pagey doesn't get pregnant, you mean? I mean, yikes. Yikes. That was what happened. The Centurion just headbutted your arm off. That was harsh. Actually, kind of, I'm gonna go back on what I said I was gonna do. If people have got some serious injuries, then we'll, yeah, we can make you a new one. It's fine. So everyone in the hospital is currently getting tended. But we need to build an arm. This is potentially an opportunity to make you a special arm. Well, Little Horn, what are all the things that you do? You don't actually do much in the way of farming. Yeah, a new nose is dead easy, but an arm would be fun. Crafting, tailoring, smithing. You don't actually do anything where one of the fancy arms... Although then again, some of the fancy arms are like combat ones, but I don't think they're particularly good. But yeah, you don't actually have... you don't like do lots of farming or lots of mining, is the bottom line on that. You don't really do those things. So, the fancy arms are not really on the cards. But what is on the cards and the high-tech bench is a full-on bionic arm. And we can regrow the nose. That is a fair point. 15 plasteel and 4 advanced components. It's a lot of advanced components, but we're going to make a bionic arm for you. The nose can regrow. We're going to reinstall this, which may or may not kind of disrupt its functionality. I'm not 100% sure how that does its thing, if you know what I mean. Destroyed toe. Centurion stamped on your foot. Jesus. Sugar. Yeah, that's a good point. Just on the off chance. Who mostly does the handling? Paddy does not want to get a disrupted sleep. Wouter. No. Ah. That might have been why you had that originally. Because you're a handler. Well, Wouter. Tend sugar. Just to stop the bleeding. Hey, Malak. We had a bit of a mechanoid assault. There was quite a few as well. 3 scythers. 3 pikemen. 5 or 6 pikemen. 3 scythers, 2 centurions. We had quite a bit of an assault. You missed us trying to use boom rats as offensive combatants. No, you do not, Malak. We're about to build someone a new arm because it got head-butted off by the centurion. They weren't the beloved boom rats. They were all the unnamed boom rats. Like, nobody cares about the unnamed boom rats. Well, not nobody. Obviously, a lot of you weirdos do. But, you know. So, Screen Rave is bleeding a bit. Well, Paddy, you need to tend to Screen Rave. I know I said before, but it's like I need someone who's actually got proper doctoring skills to actually tend to our precious polar bear strike team thing. Yeah, we're picking up the things. Right then, let's go unrestricted, except Paddy. Because Paddy's always sad. And Jackson is also sad. So stay inside. It is a serious headbutt. Oh, has Malak not been around since the baby? Is this a thing? Well. Yeah, I extended your quarters to big quarters. Surely you've seen this, Malak. What was the last thing you remember, Malak? And then we'll... No. So what's happened? Moral Gun Gecko of Blight Society is requesting that you build a monument to commemorate the personality of his son. I mean, there's some nice things. 12 by 13 in size. I'll pass. We need the blocks for other things. And anyway, they're our enemies. I don't want to build shit for them. But yeah, that's delayed our little mission. We got some steel been discovered, not particularly interesting. Actually, you know what? Let's just forbid these, because this is going to take so much time to haul them around. They're just, yeah. We've got higher priority things than Boomrat corpse management. Yeah, I'm not interested in building big monuments for our enemies. Oh yeah, I forgot these are huge. These military turrets aren't great, I'm not gonna lie, but they do distract the enemy. Oh. It's still tuned to Jackson even though it got deconstructed. Reinstalled elsewhere. I'm guessing it's locked to him unless we completely deconstruct it into its components and then we lose components. I guess Jackson's got a biopod. They're not that expensive or complicated to make, in fairness. Does Jackson need anything? Oh, a destroyed toe. Like, how bad is this destroyed toe? Actually, how much is it affecting you? You're moving. You're not so good. It's just one toe. Well, that's I think the main difference between that deployable shield and the shield belts is that yes, you can fire out from it. So it is very, very cool. Oh, Delta's now making a bionic arm. I don't see why not, actually, Malik. Well, we've figured out how to detect invisible creatures with a proximity detector. Okay, what's the next bit of weird shit that you guys want me to research as far as the Eldritch and Anomaly shenanigans? I'll leave that on screen for a moment while you come up with some options. Yeah, that's the thing, Chosen One. It's the glitter tech, isn't it? That's a good point. Okay, so votes. Draw Shamblers. Any other options that people want me to research? Summon Flesh Beasts. Bio Extract. Yep, Bioferrite Extract, yep. What else do we have? Okay. Electro Harvester. Okay, now while you guys are thinking about that, I'm going to... Shit, what was I going to do? Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Excuse me. How did that cable get under there? My headset cable kind of somehow squeezed through there. Machining table. Drill arm. We're going to make a drill arm. I think these are pretty straightforward. Components and steel, basically, yeah. Who's the second best at crafting? Little Horn. But Little Horn's resting. And also missing an arm. Basically, yeah. I mean, an entire arm, I feel like that's a good option for a bionic body part. Oh, jeez, Malak! Oh, we're getting some names we know, and also some we don't know. I'll take it. Wild Magic and Paddy. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Malak. You are always way too kind to us. Way too kind. Perhaps a little too kind. But yes, you are always very kind to us. Thank you very much. I guess I'm going to have to add stuff to the things. More things to add to the things. What's Data Halo doing? Feeding nutrient paste to someone. Okay, that's cool, I guess. I want you to focus on the bionic arm, actually. In fact, actually, I am going to suspend the drill arm again. What? Ah. Okay, yeah. There we go. It's because the bionic arm used up some components, and the components were higher in the priority list, so... lol. And components should be a higher priority than advanced components. In my honest opinion. No, that's very kind of you, Malak. I know I keep on saying it, but it's just like... It's cool. Got more steel been discovered underground. But yeah. It's always a bit of a gamble, isn't it? You know, with the memberships. Because you never really know who's going to get them. And what I'm actually going to do very quickly, I'm going to go to there. And then I'm going to open up that. And then these are like basically now adepts. I'll have to update the proper list in a moment, actually. Because it's... yeah, I'll do it in a moment. But yeah, it's good to see you around, regardless of whether or not you're throwing away free memberships. Or throwing you know what I mean. Very, very cool. Right, let's keep an eye on the needs of Delta Halo, so that they don't go insane from crafting for too long. I don't think we're going to go on this adventure this episode, guys. I was going to send people out, and then there was an attack. And the very person, i.e. Little Horn, who was going to go on the adventure with us, lost an arm. So that was unfortunate. I mean, goodness. Goodness! Somebody had an arm headbutted off. But yes, Little Horn's not going to be very good at stabbing things and crafting things with one stupid arm. Oh, well, Mickey's up and about. Stupid prisoners. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Lol. Bioferrite extraction seems to have won. I just completely forgot that we had that on. You know what I'm like. The worst at remembering anything. What I want to do is I want to speed through things. That will allow people to... that would allow people to... like fix things and repair things, and oh, Wild Magic's having a heat stroke moment, because that's a thing. There we go. You get inside, where away from the horrible heat. I know, just smashed off. Could you imagine it? It would hurt like shit. Well, like you say though, it's the expensive medicine. That's the only problem. Paddy is still minor break risk, but at least that counselling is keeping them stable-ish. So the bionic arm is nearly done. I think the drill arm, I think Delta Halo would be able to make a drill arm pretty damn quick. How much work is it? 250, yeah. Drill arm for Malak. Little Horn, you are going to get a new arm. Oh, your heart was crushed. Eesh. Can you imagine getting punched? Can you imagine being headbutted so hard in the face that your nose shattered? In the chest, your actual heart got injured. And in the arm so much that it just destroyed it. Fucking hell. Oh, my God. So, right arm for you, Little Horn. Okay. Install bionic arm right shoulder. Could have put the scrubs on, the proper gowns, but I didn't think to do it. Delta Halo's now about to make a drill arm for Malak. And Malak is missing a toe, but otherwise does not have any bionic body parts. So that'll make them happy because, you know, everyone likes some bionic body parts. Let's see how well this goes. Should be fine. Bionic arm. Congratulations, you are the proud owner of a new arm. You haven't even, like, recovered from the battle, and you've got a new arm to replace the old one that was better. I think it's... I'm not sure. I'm assuming that it, like, maybe makes it so you're in a bit of pain, maybe? No, there's no pain. It might... I think it's ugliness, maybe? Yeah, because there's nothing specifically... I think it might be like, like an interaction thing, like a social thing, perhaps. I don't know. I legitimately don't know. It's got to have an impact. It might be that it reduces your social abilities, maybe? In some passive kind of... Oh, look at that. He's slowly getting further and further away from the colony. Tiny, it's so funny. So anyway, I'm gonna call it here because we definitely need to have a break. Well, I need a break. I need to go to sleep at some point. That would be nice, wouldn't it? But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Oh. Straight in there with some stuff. It's been an interesting session. We've tried a few new things. Tried the boom rat attack. Didn't work. Maybe because they're babies. We need to try it with adults next time. We'll see what it does. We'll see how it goes. I actually have had a thought on that. At the moment, unless I think of something else, Slay the Spire. Heard it's really good, been recommended, never played it before. Could be fun. It's a bit old now. It's like 5 years old or something. I'm sure everyone's seen it. But I've not played it before. And it's as good as any game, I suppose. Okay, Matt. Catch you later, man. We'll try and get that drill arm installed in your next episode. Or next session, next weekend, whatever. I know what I'm talking about, vaguely. I did, Little Horn, yeah. It certainly intrigues me. The adventure mode was always rather fun. Okay, what I'm going to do while I think about it is get the new names on the list, because we've got new people to add. Yeah, the adventure mode was really, really fun on the original Dwarf Fortress, the ASCII version. It wasn't, like, super, super fun, but I assume that they've probably refined it quite a bit. Like, the way I've read about it, it might be like you get a party, not just one guy that tries to recruit NPCs, but actually you get a full team. Or something like that, I don't know. It's certainly potentially worth a shot. Potentially, yes, Little Horn, potentially. But we'll have to see how it goes. It's never easy to say for certain how things are going to work out or what functionality they've got, etc, etc. And there we go. List updated. Spoopy. Anyway, I suppose I should thank people and then go to sleep because of work tomorrow. So yeah, thank you for everyone popping by. It's been an exciting session. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you to all of my adepts. I'm going to go bottom to top now. Patty, Wild Magic, Luca, Strudel, Mr. Strillian, Doth Malik for constantly giving gift memberships. You are amazing. We all love you very much. Nakomi Summers, That Monocam, Necromancer, and Walter. Thank you to all of my apprentices. Thank you to Wilderness. You think so? Huh. Although I do still have yet to play the Wildermyth Omen Road thing. I wanted to play it with a friend of mine, and then it's kind of like other things happen. You know, things like never happen. Just because you don't get around to it. But at some point I do want to do that. And bring out some of my adventurers. Because I've got some Mythwalker level adventurers. You know, they leveled up pretty high. But anyway. I guess I will see you all on Wednesday. We're going to try Slay the Spire. See if that clicks. You never know, I might just load it and in 10 minutes in decide it's not for me and we'll just have to wing that entire live stream. We will wing it if that doesn't work out. But it'll probably be fine. I can do at least this session with it and then we'll see how it goes. But it seems to be potentially quite promising from the looks of it. So we will see how it goes. Until then, though, I will bid you all farewell. And of course, Tridio.